Yeah, we good.
We good now?
Yeah.
Y'all brothers ready?
Come.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we give our honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
And we'll say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect, we'll say peace and blessings to the hope elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song with the GMS Memphis camp. I want to come with a little live lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. As you know, in this new moon, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we just got done doing a new moon anointed. You know, so we're going to get into it, basically just going in on E, you know, which is the, spirit of prophecy also, as the Lord continues to tell us to go out week in, week out, in season, out of season, to prophesy against Mount Seir. You know what I'm saying? And we prophesying his downfall and his future and future events that he's going to have to take part of, and that's the slavery, hardcore punishment, you know, that's written in the scriptures. You know, so we're going to get into it. Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified while we lay the law down, man. You got it, though, brother.
This Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord, power concerning Edom.
Right, it ain't concerning no one but Edom. You know, so when we read this passage, you got to put your mindset on who? The so-called white man. This is his judgment. All right, we read now the verdict of Esau, man. That's why I said concerning Edom, because Edom is Esau. Go ahead.
We have heard a woman from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Right.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Right.
Thou art greatly despised.
Right, and we see that. You know, America once was Debo on the block. But they despise now. All the nations despise E. But this all in the making of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, because this is the end time, then guess what? His kingdom finna be thrown down. So here it is, the weak saying they are strong now. All right? Go ahead.
It says, verse 3. The pride of thy heart had deceived thee.
And that's the Most High having him in the trick bag. Because we understand, according to Proverbs, pride goes before destruction. And we understand on the verdict of Esau, he is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning and follow. So we at the end of Esau, and guess what? This kingdom finna be destroyed, man. Go ahead.
It said, the pride of thy heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
Right.
Whose habitation is high.
Right, and we look at the infrastructure of America. You know, their habitation going to their dwelling place is high. You go to these hotels, you know what I'm saying? The certain buildings they got set in downtown areas, and this is every city. You know what I'm saying? We got like skyscrapers. You know, his habitation is high, man, because it reminds him of the Caucasus Mountains, man. You know? Go ahead.
It said, they said in his heart, who should bring me down to the ground?
And that's the Lord, Yahweh, all right, got him in the trick bag. Because he's thinking that he got it out the mud, but he said, who shall bring me down? The Lord gonna bring me down. All right, going back to the blessings in Genesis, the 25th chapter, or in the 27th chapter, when he gave him the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven and the sword. But you gotta remember, the Lord put a proud spirit on this devil, man. All right, that's why he never thought of the latter end. It's still in his heart right now that he's thinking that his house is gonna continue forever. But sure as shit stink, you going down, buddy. You know, you going down through the spirit of prophecy, how about Shema Shah? As we continue to speak these things to existence. All right, go ahead, bro.
Keep going. Back in Obadiah 1:5. It's like a 1-4. Throw thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Right.
And throw thou sit thy nest among the stars.
Right.
That's where I bring thee down.
And that's a beautiful point. That's a beautiful point. Then would I bring him down? So we understand what happened in 1969 to 1970 when he proclaimed to go to the moon. All right, but in that same aspect, the Lord put the spirit in the earth by the way of our business. The same time. All right, brother can grab Revelation 11. 11, Revelation 11 real quick.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Exactly. You see that? After 3 days and a half, so we speaking of the time when we was in what? Captivity. All right? 350 years, man. All right? Then he said what? The spirit of life entered into them. As in the land of their captivity, they shall what? Remember themselves? It's prophecy, man. All right? Go ahead.
And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right, you see that? And great fear fell upon them that saw them, man. All right, go ahead. That's it on that.
Oh yeah,
that's it. I got a quick little side note.
Oh, go ahead.
Which read that again. The last precept in Obadiah.
Obadiah 1-4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou sit thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
So this is from Google, www.va.gov. What is America's national bird? The bald eagle. The founding fathers made an appropriate choice when they selected the bald eagle as the emblem of the nation.
We said the founding fathers, right?
The founding fathers
Esau.
The founding fathers made an appropriate choice when they selected the bald eagle as the emblem of the nation. The fierce beauty and proud independence of the great bird aptly symbolizes the strength and freedom of America.
You see that? Because when you look at Esau and his ways, his agenda, it all go contrary to what? The scriptures. Remember, it said pride is one that turned from his maker. So it was never in E. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know this is the most proud. And here it is. He chose the symbol of the E. That this is Rome all over again. This is Rome 2.0. You got some?
Yeah. Well, I got that word emblem. This is emblem in the New Oxford American Dictionary.
Wait a minute, so like it was a little bit more right here, real quick. Right here. This is the same article, right? It says one of the most prominent opponents to the bald eagle status was Benjamin Franklin. In a letter to a friend, Franklin wrote, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen as the representative of our country. He is a bird of bad moral character.
Oh, and it's Esau.
It's a filthy bird too.
Huh?
It's filthy.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, and you just look at the characteristics of Esau, man. How they carry themselves, man.
It's more.
You know? That's how you see the Most High so cold. You know what I'm saying? The Lord cold, man.
He put it in his mind to do that.
Exactly.
You know, the Lord controlling everything. So that was Esau thought. That's it.
Think about
the eagle.
Think about the Rothschilds, and then they instantly changed their name to Red Shield. And we understand what Red go back to, the Red Shield. Esau, man.
Out of one.
You know? So the Lord put that spirit on them, but it's the spirit that connect to give us the understanding. That's how you know you got to deal in the spirit. You can't be in the flesh. You know, you got to look at things spiritual-wise, but you got to talk about.
It says, he is a bird of bad moral character.
Right, he is a bird of bad moral character, which is, he is profane. He is outside the temple in Romans. You know? That's Esau, man.
And you go into that word character, remember we went into it? We went into it.
Nah, I watched it.
Oh, we went to it deals with the imprint on the soul.
Yep.
Character. The word character deals with the imprint on the soul, right? So it says, like those among men, it says he is a bird of bad moral character.
Yeah.
Like those among men who live by sharpen and robbing. Sharpen. What that word mean? Look up sharpen. SHARPING. It says live by sharpening and robbing. When a brother get it, let me know. He is generally poor often very lousy.
Mm.
The turkey is a much more respectable bird and withal a true original native of America.
Mm.
Oh, boy, that made me think of the Native Americans, man.
Right.
Who had the turkey?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
Sharpen. SHARPING. You brother see that? I'm trying to see what that word meant, but it said, like those among men who live by sharpen and robbing.
Robin. What that bring up? You know, let's say what they did, Exodus 16 and 21. He just still the man. You know. Go ahead. I know you got something right now.
Nah, I mean, what you speaking about go right with on the next verse, you know, Wobbin.
Yeah, go ahead. Cause
What,
we
it
gonna
got
stick it to
sharp?
sharpen.
Yeah, well,
What don't got sharp?
No, it ain't pulling up on
Let me
Go
read
ahead,
this again.
Sharping.
This on
Yeah, I got it, Rose.
Okay.
It says sharpen, the raising of the pitch of a note by half a step. Here it says fraud, trickery. Fraud or trickery. Yep. Woo. Yep. Fraud and trickery. And that's how they ultimately obtained this land, which was originally occupied by the indigenous Gad and Reuben. You know, the indigenous peoples of this land was Gad and Reuben, so-called North American and Seminole Indians, man.
Right, bro.
Which that's the spirit, right? Because we coming into that time, which they purposely celebrate the last. It's not a. You notice the date of Thanksgiving always changes,
Yeah,
right?
Always.
But they make it a point to make it the last Thursday
Of the month.
in the month of November. Every time it's the last Thursday. So that was a strategic plan for them to attack Gad and Reuben.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
You got a quick precept?
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High and man,
Right.
and by both does one commit iniquity.
Go ahead.
Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Hey, and that's prophecy. Because the Lord in Proverbs 16:4 said the Lord created all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when you're going back to all the empires that ever ruled, it was a time. Back in Ecclesiastes 4:37, he would not move to that set measure be fulfilled. So we came from the Syrian captivity, which was dealing with the northern tribe, but the Babylonian captivity dealing with what the southern kingdom. We had the Babylonian captivity, the Persian, the Medes, the Greek, and then the Romans. Now we back what? At the feet. All right, was Rome 2.0. All right, America, Babylon the Great, man. You see? Read it again out.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit.
Right, you see that because that was his blessing. You know, when you go into Revelation the 20th chapter, it said that he was gonna be loose for a little season. My fact, grab that real quick. Revelation 20, the point is in 4. But you might get started at 2.
Okay.
Anybody got it? Somebody.
This is Revelation chapter 20, starting in verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent,
Right.
which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
There you go. And that we not understand what that 1,000 years represent. All right. The dog ages. Go ahead.
And cast him into the bottomless pit,
Right.
and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more.
You see how that's his purpose upon earth? Is to deceive. You know? Go ahead.
Till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
Right?
And after that he must be loose a little season.
Right, he gonna be loose for a little season. We in that time. That he are loose for this little season. All right, to do what? Keep going.
Verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Hamashiach 8,000 years.
That was the point, but that's future prophecy. Go ahead, Doc.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This back to Obadiah 1 and 5. If these came to thee and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Yeah, I mean, just like a thief. When a thief breaking somebody's house, they don't just take the whole house. They get what they want.
They get what they come for.
Yeah. But you look at Esau, you see? This verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things, how are his hid things sought up?
Right. Hey, you how about Shema Shah? When you go to Amos 3 and 6, all right, he said he reveals his secrets to who? His servants, the prophets. So this is the Most High doing. All right, go ahead.
It said, all the men of the confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Right.
The man that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
And that's what Talmud just got done bringing up. Because Gad and Reuben, you know, they try to help you out. You know, but remember, Psalm 17, where it say, his word was smoother than butter,
55.
but what was in his heart?
Yeah.
You know? Because the Petrie that he made with Gad and Reuben, he broke them. But it's ultimate what? Prophecy. Because it had to happen. All right? Because he was set to rule in this time. All right? But this just ultimately tell you the characteristic of the so-called white man.
Yeah.
You know, understanding prophecy. You know, that's why I say injuries got by deceit.
Yep.
The kingdom was translated to what? To him. Because what? We at the end of his kingdom. Now it's going to be back translated to one that's profitable, but to rule is with who? Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of their confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Yeah.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There's none understanding in him.
There's no understanding to eat. Why? Because it's just like he got a motive. And that's all he know. You know, you mess with a dude, you know what I'm saying? That's all he own. Like you can't persuade him, you can't change him. Like, hey, this is me. This is what that's how the Lord programmed Esau, man. He can't learn righteousness. Now the scripture say that he can't learn righteousness. You know? Go ahead.
But you got precepts?
Come on,
I got one. Oh, y'all go ahead, though, boy.
Say something.
This Isaiah 34, verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats. And with, nope, I should have started at 5. It's Isaiah 34 and 5.
Should start at 1 now.
Start at 1. I got you. It's
They
Isaiah,
let you know who is speaking of.
yeah.
Read 1.
This Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people.
Go ahead.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein,
Go ahead.
the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon our nations, and his fury upon all their armies, and he have utterly destroyed them, and he have delivered them to the slaughter.
Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right. It's part of what Esau kingdom being destroyed. All right. What's gonna make the earth melt? And it's not that that's written in 2 Peter 3. It's gonna melt with fervent heat. What's gonna cause the earth to melt? The thermonuclear missiles along with the chariots, man. Go ahead, Op.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right, that's why Pastor Ha, you know, he put that video out. You know, bro should be looking towards the east. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that's where it's going to start, but it's going to end because thermonuclear missiles go, hey, this the lake of fire, Babylon. That's why I said, hey, his sword should be bathed in heaven, but shall come down upon what? America, man. Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with fatness.
Right, that's why in Malachi 4:1 it said they should not rise. You know what I'm saying? He's going to cut out root. He's going to leave them no root nor branch. You know, what's going to make that happen? The thermonuclear missiles. You got it out.
And with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidney of rams, for the Lord have a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's it. Which is what? America. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Ooh,
I got one.
I had one more in the NLT.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 34:5 in the NLT. And when my sword has finished its work in the heavens, it will fall upon our Edom.
Yeah, see? He said when his sword has finished his work in heaven. So that's how you know the Lord going to put the spirit on the missiles, man. That's why it's written in Joel, the 2nd chapter, none shall break their ranks and none shall thrust another. You know, because the Lord is what programming them missiles to hit their specific target. This the end of Edom, man. You know, that's why the so-called white man gonna go out as his saying over my dead body. You know? Go ahead.
And it will fall upon Edom, the nation I have marked for destruction.
You see that? It's written in the Compact Baptist Dictionary. You know, he the only one.
Yep.
You know, they're not gonna receive mercy.
That's a future judgment.
That's his speech. Beautiful. That's it on that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Hey, this is Jeremiah 49. I'm gonna start at 10. It says, but
You got it.
I have made Esau bare.
Nah.
Oh, you just read it, didn't you?
No, I waited Obadiah.
Okay. Yeah, it's what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Verse 10, Jeremiah 49:10, it says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, hey, that's beautiful too, cause you think about the Illuminati, that was a secret. It's known as a what? A secret society, but it's not hidden anymore. Everybody know about the Illuminati. The Lord put the proud spirit on E so much that you got videos of underground bunkers. You got videos that, you know what I'm saying, he got in the caves. You know what I'm saying? He got the underground cities. He's not hiding no more. This the pride the Lord has installed in E.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he got his own people telling on him. That's,
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Psalm 64.
The whistleblowers.
Yeah, they speaking against this devil. He put out these movies like that one with Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. I can't think of the name of it. Something about flowers of
the new moon.
Yeah, new moon flower.
Yeah,
I mean, is it the called
Flowers of the new moon.
flowers of the new, something like that.
Something like
You know.
the flower moon or something?
Nah, that ain't it either. But hey, it's pretty much Esau letting you know his wickedness, man.
Yeah.
How he did Gad.
You say he had no more.
How what he does when he comes to any land. You know what I'm saying? He did the Ishmaelites like that. He doing it right like that right now.
Yeah.
Killers of the flower moon.
That's it, bro. Killers of the flower moon. That exposes the devil. You know what I'm saying? But he putting it out. This is Edomite.
But you gotta remember, this is the accuse of our brethren. So this is where he can go back and like, I showed him, I told him, but
Well, he can't make no money unless he really tell the truth.
yeah.
Like if his movies ain't, because his box office, what's the word? Revenue is down. You know, he not making any money. It's just like every time he do something evil, he fuck himself up. Like he came with the pandemic, but then it fucked up his movie sales. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody know, like, shit, what the fuck I'm going to the movie for? Unless it's something worth going to see. You know, and the movies that only, you know, anybody want to go see is if it's telling some truth.
Dealing with prophecy.
Yeah, so he got to tell on himself. That's when he making himself bare because he want the money. His pride, like, shit, fuck it. I tell them what I did to him. They gonna make their ass come see you. You know?
And then here it is.
Half that dumb ass don't know anyway.
And you know what I'm saying? Half of them ignorant.
movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just looking at it complaining. We realize, this is a good movie. Not knowing, nigga, this what happened and this was going to happen.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
This is verse 11 says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Verse 12 says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
That's it. And here it is, the patience and faith of the saints, man. All right? We waiting till that day. You know, that this prophecy come to pass, man. You know what bag up brother get
Revelation.
Isaiah 14:1. Cause they gotta drink of that cup, man.
This Isaiah chapter 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Right, we coming to that point. The Lord finna set us back in our own land, man. All right, the mercy is now us receiving the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
And the strangers shall join with them,
Which is the Israelite foreigners. Go ahead.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Now we speaking of the heathens. All right, we gonna possess them, man, because we gonna be the rulers. It's like trading places. You know, Isaiah, what that is, Revelation was part of yesterday. Revelation 13. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. But it's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right, go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
Exactly. You see that? We're going to take them captives. Who captive they were. All right, go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Exactly. Who being oppressed? Who is the oppressors? All right, the Edomites. Then you got the other nations, you know, which lick the wounds.
Yep.
Well, guess what? We finna rule over them, man. All right? That's why the Lord said, hey, prepare, slaughter, meditate terror. All right? Things finna change, man. And we have to put ourselves in that mindset and, hey, it's going to change. We can't have that weak-ass, feminine-ass vibration mindset of, I don't know, maybe. No, you got to believe in prophecy, man. It's written. All right? These things is going to happen because the Lord said he's a man that he should not lie, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from the sorrow.
That's what we coming into. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Go ahead.
And from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Exactly. You know, but guess what? Lamentations 4:22.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22.
Right.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right, where's that cup?
Slavery.
You know, captivity. Oh, a nice size cup too. You know, a nice size cup. You know, you get That's right. That's why I say he thought of he ain't think of the latter end. He ain't expecting this cup. Nice size cup. Go ahead, bro.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself.
Exactly. Thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. And that's what he doing now. That's why he fumbling. This is wisdom side. You know, that boy like this, like he confused, like he don't know what to do.
Ain't working no more, man. Ain't nothing working. You know, the Lord got his men and everything. Esau's own people coming up and they exposing them. Ain't shit working no more, man.
I'm like, damn.
The Lord is completely making this man better. You know, his secrets, you know, all his lies, all that shit being exposed, man.
Hey,
We see him clear.
the lotion, now you got the lotion all there gone, but you still try to make something out of it. It ain't none coming out. It's over with. He ain't got nothing left.
Yeah, it's over.
You know, Go ahead, bro.
It said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Exactly. When you go into Baruch 2 and 30, you know, we just spoke on earlier with Revelation, the 11th chapter. Hey, the our iniquity is accomplished. You know? Go ahead.
It said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished. You would no more carry thee away into captivity.
Exactly. You know, because we understand sin is transgression against the law. We ain't gonna be able to sin no more when them laws are. You know? So here it is. He said he'll no more carry what?
He would no more carry thee away to captivity.
Into captivity. You see that? Because what got us in captivity? Disobedience. Here it is. It's no more that put the laws in us. That's why the kingdom of heaven and forever and forever and forever, man. Go ahead, brother.
He would no more carry thee away into captivity. He would, O daughter of Edom.
And that visited Eve. All right, he gonna visit Eve, man. But for sure, when he sent his son out the throne. Go ahead.
He would discover thy sins.
Right. The prophets living that veil, you know, of bringing that shameful history out. And they can't do nothing about it because this is the time to him being exposed, man. This is the time.
You got it up.
Come on, this is Deuteronomy 25, verse 17. Then I'm going to read down to verse 19. It says in verse 17, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when you come away and smote the hindermost of even all that were feeble behind thee, when it says, when thou was faint and weary, he feared not the Most High. Verse 19, therefore it shall be, when the Lord Yahweh thy power have given thee rest from all thine enemies round about, in the land which the Lord Yahweh thy power giveth thee, for, it says, for an inheritance, to possess it, that thou shalt the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it.
Oh, thou shalt not what?
Forget
it. Isaiah 14:21 say. You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor feel the face.
Did you get the key point? Of their fathers. And what? Reincarnation. You know? He broke that brotherly covenant. You know? But he first slaughtered for their children, for their iniquity, their forefather, but they did not what? Rise nor possess the land, which he had what? The blessing to do that, which what he do it with the sword. Go ahead.
Nor feel the face of the world with cities.
Right.
For I will rise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and nephews, said Yahweh Bashim Yahweh.
Check back on Malachi 4:1 again. You know? You got read it in there too.
All right. This is Isaiah 14:21 in the NLT. Kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sin.
Right. It said kill these man's children. What up?
Because of their father's sins.
And those British talking about that 7 out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That was British.
Yeah.
You know? How I say you gonna dash that little ones against.
That's right.
Cause they say they father's sins because they are their fathers coming back and reincarnation.
That's right.
You know, they are coming back.
That's it.
Go ahead.
They must not rise and conquer the earth.
They gonna do what now?
They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities.
And that's what the Lord doing. The Lord is snatching his power away. Remember, the Lord said, I give it and what? Take it away.
Mm-hmm.
So this the Most High doing. He can't do nothing the Most High ain't, you know what I'm saying, program him to do.
Yeah, and see, that's why now he's trying to move forward with this agenda of what he called the fourth industrial revolution, global carbon footprint, smart cities. And the Lord, like I say, when he's a belly, when he just about to get to that point where he's finna satisfy his soul with this artificial intelligence domination.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna snatch the seat from up under his ass, and he gonna hit rock bottom. Like I say, he gonna fall into the pit.
Which he does.
Oh.
That's beautiful. Go ahead, brother.
This Job 18 and 14. His covenants should be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Right.
And it should bring him to the king of terrors.
Yeah, because his covenants, he's making all these promises. You know, that we'll have clean energy. We will have, this the central bank. There will be a central bank digital currency. Read that again.
Job 18 and 14. His confidence should be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it should bring him to the king of terrors.
Right, and the king of terrors is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And see, right now Esau, he doesn't operate with fear. He moves with a God complex, and he believes that there's no one that can stop him. He believes he's the Most High, but the Most High is about to bring his worst fears upon him. Because if you think about what we were talking about earlier, who does the eagle fear? Like the eagle is the most fierce, they say, predatory bird. He dominates the skies.
Yeah.
He
flies the highest.
But as of recently, in the past recent years past, there's been images of the fucking crow riding the eagle's back. And what's the crow? The crow is a symbol of death. So Esau, that was like an omen.
Yeah, I know the brother had a picture of that junk too, didn't he? Yeah, brother had a picture of that junk.
Brothers did videos on it. The crow riding the eagle's back. You got it, bro.
Verse 15. It should dwell in his tabernacle.
And that's the spirit, because, like I said, the crow represents death. And that's what he carrying on his shoulders. That's that same goddamn grudge he been holding against against Jake. Against Jacob.
What you say, my father death is at hand, did what I slay my brother.
Yeah, the brother got the image right there. Yeah, you put it on the camera. Yep.
Yeah. What you say, that ongoing hatred, that perpetual hatred. Yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring it out real quick.
This is Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Where you at, Amos?
Yeah, Amos 1.
That's the spirit. I had that. That's the one I wanted to bring out. Go ahead.
Because he did pursue his brother with a sword, and did cast off all pity.
Right. So get the scripture that backs up what happens when you hate your brother without a cause. All right. The scripture talk about if you hate your brother without a cause. And Esau Edom, he's that brother that hated his brother without a cause.
Yeah. Same spirit.
Yep.
You can't forget it. The same spirit, man. When he was when he was Cain.
Yeah.
He hated what? Abel without a cause, man.
Say you should be guilty of hellfire.
Esau. He hated Jacob without a cause. And today, same thing, man.
Got.
I got the one in 1 John.
Get what you got.
This 1 John chapter 2, verse 11. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
Yeah. Who got the one that hate your brother without a cause?
I'll read this again.
Go ahead, bro.
Job 18:15. It shall dwell in his tabernacle. Slide 14. His covenant should be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it should bring
He
him
said
to the
Matthew
king of
5.
terrors.
Matthew 5:22.
I got
Yeah.
it.
And shall be brought to the king of terrors. Right? Go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hell fire.
Yep. So that's Esau Edom. He's an example of that.
Yeah.
You know, so of course that applies to us. You know, as we deal amongst each other, right? There's a brotherly covenant that's supposed to be kept. See, Esau really was supposed to have been brought up into those laws, statutes, and commandments of Abraham and Isaac, but he broke the brotherly covenant.
That's
See,
it.
because even though he didn't get the blessing, he's supposed to still, like, when you deal with a heritage, right? The brother's supposed to continue in that heritage.
You still your brother keeper.
You're still supposed to be your brother's keeper. You know, that's still family at the end of the day. But he had that wicked root in him. Mm-hmm. You know? That wicked root that went all the way back to Cain.
That's it.
Yeah. He started that Amos back from the top. Because it's some prophetic that's going on right now dealing with that. As Apostle Hart said, you know, keep your eyes on the east, right? So watch what it's finna say.
It's back at Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
You at Amos 1 and 11?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you need to jump back to Amos 1 and 6.
This is Amos chapter 1 verse 6. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away whole captives to deliver them up to Edom.
The whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom. You see that? It said Gaza, right? Go ahead.
It said, but I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza, which shall devour the palaces thereof.
Yeah, the palaces thereof, right? So we in prophecy, man. Keep going.
And I will cut off the inhabitants from Ashdod, and him that holdeth the scepter from Ashkelon, and I will turn my hand against Ekron and the remnant of the Philistines.
Right, and the Philistines is dealing with them Palestinians in this day. Right? Go ahead.
The Philistines shall perish, said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Right, go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant.
So the Lord, his hand is at work in the east right now, man. You know, dealing with them Palestinians and dealing with Edom.
I got Israel. I got Ashdod in the Western
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Right, but it say Ashdod is today a major city in Israeli city, and contained the largest port of Israel, accounting for 60% of the country importing goods.
Yep. But the scriptures say a bastard should dwell in Ashdod.
Yeah.
So, you know, that means ultimately them motherfuckers ain't supposed to be over there. They ain't supposed to be occupying that land.
There you go.
And so the Lord, guess what he's doing? He's a man of war, so he's orchestrating, like the scriptures say, he's mustering the host. Go ahead, Thumb, some more. You can keep reading back into 11. So just read back to the point. So you just ended at 9, pick back up at 10.
This is Amos chapter 9. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 9. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgression of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered
You gotta remember, shit, Ishmael had a major hand in the slave
Yeah,
trade.
I'm sure certain
Subs and
Yep. You see that they not innocent. Them motherfuckers not innocent. They gotta pay too. Like everybody had a hand in. When you reading Psalms 83, you know, all these fucking heathens got a portion of judgment that's gotta come down upon them for what they did to Israel, man.
Even them ruling over us.
Right.
Yeah, all the nations all had a chance to rule over us. When you go in the book of Judges, they all had a chance to rule over us, man. So get what? It gotta be done unto them too.
Yep.
The Lord ain't forgot about the other nation, even though the main topic is to eat. But the Lord ain't slack concerning His promise.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom and remember not the brotherly covenant.
There you go.
Go ahead.
But
Ishmael was family too.
Yeah.
You know, that was Isaac's brother.
Yeah.
You know, so that would have been Jacob's uncle. So you just said fuck your nephew.
Right.
Yeah. We did too, man. Esau and Ishmael. Get our people horrible. You know what I'm saying? Especially their Roman captivity. When they was bringing that Muslim, you know what I'm saying, religion on us. Our people, man, that was doing us bad. You know what I'm saying?
What you got going on now in Israel?
Yeah, they still fucked up off of that Muslim.
Yeah, that nigga Kevin Gates is fruit.
What's the nigga from Memphis? He talking about he Muslim now.
Moneybag.
Finesse. Yeah, finesse.
Yeah, because nigga do that shit because I don't want to go back to jail, man. Nigga some hoes, bro. Talk, bro.
You want to go back to jail?
Yeah.
Go back to jail.
Putting them little hats on and shit.
Yeah. They get up on the Farrakhan, they straight.
Right.
And let E do what they want to do to him. Ugly ass nigga, man.
Go ahead, Tom.
But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Go ahead.
But I will send a fire upon Teman.
Right, which is them German, right? The German Edomite.
Yeah.
You know,
so you gonna destroy the wise men out of Teman?
Yeah, Teman Malone. Yeah. Right, go ahead.
Which shall devour the palaces of Basra.
Right, Basra, the Lord have a great sacrifice in Basra, right? So let's jump to Isaiah 63. Right? We get ready to wrap it up.
This is Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, with the host of heaven, the archangel Michael, the chariots, you know, the Lord coming with an entourage like this world ain't never seen.
Yeah.
You know, Jake, like to get together and come with big numbers and stunt. That's another reason you niggas ain't supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get these big groups together, come to unit. Nah, man, the Lord is gonna come with the numbers, man.
Yeah.
You know, he coming with the glory. He coming to, show you what real mighty men look like. Because he say in that day, the mighty man shall cry bitterly.
Women that day.
So you supposed to be waiting on the glory that the Lord gonna bring for us, man. You know, you niggas want vain glory out here on the block talking about you pull up boys.
They not in fear. They don't fear the Lord, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 63:1, finishing off. It says, that his glory in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right, Yahweh Shai. Right? Remember, this book is Yahweh Shai. This book is the spirit of Yahweh Shai speaking to us. Right? This is who's speaking to us. Right? Through the spirit. Go ahead.
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fest.
So that's what Isaiah's asking. Why am I seeing this vision of you? Why do I have this image of you? What did it say?
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel?
Why are you red in your apparel?
and thy garments like him that treadeth in a wine fat.
And your garments look like you've been stomping on grapes all day. Go ahead.
Verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone.
Jesus' his answer. I've trodden the wine press alone. I was in here stomping grapes by myself.
That's why.
It made me think about Martin. I've been stomping with the big dog. Go ahead, bro.
And of the people, there was none with me.
And of the people, there was none with me, because ain't nobody able to come up in here and stomp the grapes with me. Ain't nobody just stop the Lord, man. When the Lord come do what he gonna do, ain't gonna. That's why he got that rank, that name which no man knew but he himself. There was none with him.
What the what the second Ezra 13th chapter? You know what I'm saying? As he say, he nor moved no hand, nor you know what I'm saying?
The sword.
Yeah, it's the power you have by Shema Shah.
Yep.
It's finishing off. For I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
Go ahead.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
The day of vengeance is in the Lord's heart.
And the year of my redeem is come.
Right. So the Lord's vengeance is heavy against Edom. You know? The Lord's vengeance is heavy against Edom, man. Like he whew. And then Jake, you know, you gonna have to get it first though. Like the Lord just gonna warm up on Jake.
That's what that is.
Just gonna warm up on Jake ass.
You know how my mom used to do it. She get the kids ain't no they ain't do it, but they should have snitched. So I'm gonna whoop y'all first, and then get on to the big kids.
Now you come on.
Right. She got that arm loose.
Yeah, she started with the young one all the way up. By the time she get to the big one, but she ready.
Yeah.
She ready.
Oh yeah, now you come on. She go sip some right quick. Yeah. Cause you know she be talking. That's what the scripture say. The Lord come with rebuke, man. When the Lord be whooping Jake ass, Jake like it's like the spirit gonna be rebuking their ass at the same time. And that's how you used to get your ass told back in the day when I was coming up. You
talk to your ass.
Just quiet. You get the ass whooping with a
so you gonna do that again? I ain't gonna do it no more.
Every word they say come with a lick. Yes.
Damn, about fucking.
Go ahead, bro. Finish it up.
This is back in Isaiah 63 and 4 again. For the day of vengeance in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Verse 5. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered, there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury, it upheld me.
Hey, you got precept by now? You gotta wrap it up. Good. Well, let's get, you got something? Cause now we get Isaiah 65 and 15, we ain't on that.
66.
I mean 66, 15.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. And it reads, for behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Yes, right.
To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Yeah, see that? That killed Christianity. How the Lord is all love. He upset right now. The Lord is mad, man. We just read it. Go ahead.
And it says in verse 16, it says for by fire and by his sword.
Did not the Lord say that?
Mm-hmm.
In Matthew? Well, will I? If he already be kingdom? Boy said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. But a sword. Go ahead.
Come. And it says in the KJV of Isaiah 66 and verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord, Yahweh Shai, plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Right, you see that? The slain of the Lord shall be many, man. Go ahead.
It says in the NLT of Isaiah 66 and verse 16, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, will punish the world by fire and by his sword. He will judge the earth, and many will be killed by him.
Many. Alright. So Lord willing, and y'all brothers and sisters to edify. See, this supposed to put prayer in you, man. I was showing my little nephew and my son the little video I was showing you how the missiles, by the radiation of the missile, how it just wipe out the whole city. You just see it, then you're like, damn, it's gonna happen here. When you get to understand it as it's gonna happen in America, yeah, fear supposed to fall upon you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand that you ain't got no way to run, nowhere to hide. And only one you can call on is the Lord, you know, it's to bring you out of that. You know, so that's why I say it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because the prophets on the highways and the hedges, so the Lord, hey, his mercy, his hand still stretched out still. You know? So get it while the getting is good. Because we understand, as Pastor House said, hey, look at the east, man. Hey, this it's going to happen soon. You know, that's why we hastening the day. You know? So Lord willing, hey, y'all brothers and sisters edified, and we're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
They want to say double honors to our elders and peace and blessings to hope elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Papa Bob.
Rock.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.